Welcome to another episode of Whiskey Talk 4.
What the F? Hosted by the internet's best Vietnamese and Bulgarian whiskey duo.
I'm Win.
And I'm Plummin.
So let's start with Carl's bottle first.
Right.
Carl, what do you got for us?
I got the proper 12, and I came across this because I saw the best Irish whiskey commercial ever online.
Yeah.
Because this is the whiskey of Conor McGregor.
Mr. Notorious MMA himself.
And if you haven't seen his commercials, look them up. They're hilarious.
They are really good. You sent them to me.
Yeah. And one day I just decided you got to go buy a bottle of this because I want to know how good it is.
Yeah.
So ended up getting it.
And you picked it probably because of the tiger on the bottle, didn't you?
I think so, yeah.
It's a good looking bottle.
I didn't notice. I just noticed the tiger. Nobody told me about that till now.
I thought just because you like tigers,
I love tigers.
That's amazing.
I never noticed there was a tiger on that bottle, actually.
Paul, you want to explain the process?
Yeah. So first, as with every whiskey, it doesn't matter that it's Irish now, right? It's a little bit outside of our norm, but you're going to pour just enough so it doesn't tip out of the glass when we tip it over. Then you nose, taste, and then you breathe out slowly and just enjoy everything that's happening, right? And that's going to happen neat. So we always start out neat, no matter what.
Oh, I'm going to interrupt you real quick right there.
Yeah.
So this time around, I recently learned something because I've been, trying to learn a bit more about whiskey. To fully experience a whiskey, you should also just leave it out at room temperature in a Glencairn or a nosing glass to let it build up that bouquet or aroma inside the glass.
Okay.
So I do have some glasses set aside just for that.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, so we'll have a set of these set aside, and then when we're pretty much through our whole process, we'll go back and taste it.
You're like venturing dangerously into wine territory with this strategy.
I actually learned a little bit from Eric last week when I went to his winery, so it is part of that. Yeah.
You know what? What if we tried aerating a whiskey?
Oh.
Because I have aerators.
Maybe the next
I wonder
episode.
what that would do.
Yeah.
We'll move forward with that next time.
Future tests. So after the neat, we're going to add a little bit of water. With the higher proof whiskeys, it's always nice to kind of take some of the edge off and really get more of the body. Mm-hmm. So that'll be next. Then we'll add some ice, much to my dismay. I won't get into it too much, but some of these are actually made to be drinking over ice.
Actually, I was going to make a comment about that because in the commercial for Proper 12, he always has a large ice cube in the glass. So somebody once said, this might be a whiskey that's designed to be drank with ice. Mm-hmm. So we're going to test that out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then we'll make cocktails. What are cocktails today?
Irish coffee, right? So that's coffee, Bailey's, Irish whiskey, boom, done, delicious.
Sounds good.
Our other cocktail, Irish car bombs. We're gonna do an Irish car bomb with each of these. And if you don't know what that is, you gotta watch this episode because we're gonna show you how to do a proper Irish car bomb.
Oh, yes.
That's when the party starts.
Oh, yeah. Carl's getting ready for it.
My wife's here to drive me home.
Carl, this is your bottle, so why don't you pop it open and
All right.
give us a taste.
This is called Proper number 12 because this is from District 12 of Dublin, and so they wanted to make a proper whiskey that is true to the Ireland, and so he named it after his home neighborhood. I believe it's his home neighborhood. I have to look that
he's
up.
from Dublin 12.
That's legit.
And so that's where the name comes from.
Dublin.
So this is supposed to be a proper Irish whiskey from District 12 of Dublin.
That was a good pop.
Oh, yeah.
I like it when it just pops so nicely.
A little bit splashed on me, so now I'm going to be very fragrant all day.
Oh, this is again your bottle. So when you start us off, then what do you smell?
I think the first thing, and it probably sticks out the most, is unlike a lot of whiskeys I've had, it does have a strong alcohol smell. Most whiskeys are probably going to have a smell where you can kind of smell the cask was in, maybe some of the flavors, but there's kind of a distinct alcohol smell itself. So I'm going to say that's like pretty prominent in the nose.
So I do think there is a reason for that, and this happens with a lot of Irish whiskeys because they're triple distilled. When you do that, you do strip out a lot of the flavors that you would get from the grains and malts that would otherwise go into it, because every time you distill it, you purify it, right? Mm-hmm. So it's just more alcohol forward and less of anything else interfering. So that might be part of the reason for it. And I believe that Proper 12 is right on the label, triple distilled Irish whiskey.
Are you saying that triple distillation gives it a more ethanol type flavor, or the lack of maturity?
When you make the whiskey, right, you make like a beer mash, and then that comes out at like 4 to 6% alcohol,
Yeah.
and then you distill that down. But every time it passes through the distillation column, copper strips out any of the impurities
right?
or whatever. So impurities is flavor, pretty much, right? You do want some of it gone, but every time you pass through, it does become clearer and clearer and clearer. So essentially, that's what happens with, like, say, vodka or something like that. It's just distilled to the point where it's super, super smooth,
Yeah.
but the only flavor is alcohol.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. Cool.
My assumption. Again, I mean, like,
Yeah.
as much as I know about whiskey making product, that's my best guess at it.
We'll have more authority once we start making it ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, coming soon. God.
Why? I knew you were gonna throw it in there.
Oh my god. I am so tempted to just take a drink.
Well, what do you have on your nose?
I'm trying to branch out with my descriptors here, getting a little more plum-esque.
Okay, what do you got for me?
So I got clean, and I think that's part of that alcohol, clean, whatever, right? So
Clean laundry? Clean what?
just clean.
Just clean?
It's just
I feel you.
sense of clean.
Yeah.
Caramel.
It's definitely getting
Yeah.
a little hint of
Caramel.
caramel on the bottom.
Caramel, as
That's Carl.
Carl said.
The caramel.
Yeah.
A lot of caramel in there.
Alright, this last one is for you, Pullman. A spring grass field with wildflowers.
Yes! You nailed it. We're done. Move on to the tasting. I can't top that. I can't top. Forget my
That's
nose.
what I got.
Carl,
Alcohol.
it's a bit floral.
Caramel floral.
Nice.
It is. Yeah, there is a very nice, like, what I imagine spring would smell like if I could smell anything going outside, because my allergies are hitting hard right now. Like, I open the window, like, oh, close it. Keep the pollen out. What about Corona? No, screw that. I just don't want the pollen in here.
We're high enough off the ground. Maybe it won't get here. Unless someone coughs from the roof and then it gets drafted into the window.
Oh, screw it. I'll take that over the pollen.
I'll take that risk.
What about you?
I feel the same. So the first thing I had was ethanol and steel. I don't know why steel.
Steel.
It just reminded me of
Yeah,
that.
interesting.
And the last one, although I really wanted to put something with lilies, I ended up saying cardamom.
Oh,
I don't know what that
cardamom.
is.
I'm not 100% sure what it means, but my brain's telling me that's what I'm smelling.
Cardamom.
Cardamom.
It's kind of like when I said fig.
It's exactly like
And then I'm like, I'm not really sure what a fig is, but
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's there.
All right, let's do this. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Alright. So, Zdrave.
Zdrave.
Oh, wait, hold on. We gotta change that. Can't be Zdrave today.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to say the Scottish one.
Sláinte.
Slanges.
That's all the UK?
Yeah, that's
Alright.
it's all of Scottish and Irish.
kind
okay.
of a Gaelic term, I guess.
Ireland or North Ireland?
No,
They're the
still
same.
Irish. Okay, so anyways, so finally, it's a taste moment.
Sláinte! This is so solid.
Yeah.
All right, a little bit more.
Want to go in reverse order, Pullman? You want to tell us?
So the first thing I'm getting, right as soon as it hits my mouth and just washes over, warm delight. Followed right afterward by caramelized cardamom.
Cardamom again,
Yeah.
even though you're not sure what it tastes like.
It tastes like this. We can go circular.
I'm gonna have to Google this later to see if that's actually a thing.
I think Steve knows what it is, but he
I don't.
disagrees.
I do know what cardamom tastes like. Yes, it is a.
The first time I heard about that word was 5 minutes ago.
the word cardamom.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. What is it?
Is it like spelled cardamom?
Yeah, I don't know why you're saying cardamom.
Because I wasn't sure, so I've been writing it with a weird half M, half N. In case anyone.
I'm gonna have to
reads
look this up later. I have no idea what that is.
Well, what are you getting?
Oh, what am I getting? Okay, well, I think the first note that I think everybody's probably gonna get it is it's like there's like a caramel sweet smell.
Yes,
That's
totally
what I take,
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one, and this one was kind of interesting to me, and it was very subtle, and I bet you none of y'all tasted this, but it has like a Skittle Starburst taste.
What?
At the like very like. It's
What
very
flavor of
faint,
Skittles?
But it might go along with the floral smell, but it's kind of got a really
Starburst.
fruity Starburst kind of taste.
Carl just want to
But-
inject his
Yeah.
Man, I wish
Scotch Koreanness into this.
Yeah, it must
Starburst
be.
Scotch Korean commercials. We got a Scotch Korean
Yeah.
pagan Starburst. Oh yeah.
You haven't seen that Scotch Korean Starburst commercial?
Oh yeah.
So good.
They should have used you.
Yeah, I should have, yeah.
Yeah,
The
you
truest
would've
Scotch Korean I know.
But yeah, it's very faint, but I still have like, it's like this little fruity flavor that kind of more of a Starburst or a Skittle kind of flavor.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else has noticed.
Interesting. I did not think of that at all. So I just got brown sugar. I just like
Yeah.
almost just a hair before it's burnt.
Pretty much caramelized cardamom.
Yeah. Yeah,
Caramel.
caramelized
The caramel.
cardamom.
Do we all say it differently? That's amazing.
I have to say, it does not taste anything
Okay.
near like what it smells.
Oh yeah, it's just
Yeah.
pleasantly surprising.
If you
Okay.
smell it and think, "Oh, damn, I'm not gonna try it because it's not good," you're losing out.
Absolutely.
Because the taste is real. It's for the price point, is pretty good.
Oh yeah.
And not like the smell.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you can't judge it by the smell.
But I will say, like, that maybe, although this is solid and I love this whiskey, it does go, those are like negative points when you're like trying to score this, because you do want all of those phases when you're drinking, right? Like,
Yeah.
if I pour myself a glass, I don't want to drink it right away, I just want to smell it.
Yeah.
Enjoy that for a while, and then eventually get to tasting it, right? So this,
But when I judge a whiskey, I a lot of times look at like more than just like the smell and the flavor. So part of it is like, how much did I pay for a bottle of this whiskey? And
definitely.
when I look at this one I paid what, $27 for it.
$27, yeah.
Yeah, for a $27 whiskey,
out of it,
the-
yeah, it's
like, yeah, I'm gonna go past the smell a little bit because yeah, it's kind of got
definitely.
a smell that's not necessarily the same as a high-end whiskey, but the
Yeah.
taste is
Under $30,
competing.
This is a solid
Oh,
whiskey.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we were just saying that one of our earlier episodes was like a Lafroy Select for $40, you can't beat it, or a Lafroy 10.
Yeah.
This is $10 cheaper than that, and I would say it's on par.
13.
Like, it's not as peaty,
Yeah.
but it's solid. Like, if you just want a whiskey to like
Yeah.
enjoy,
Yeah.
I can enjoy.
Decent
this
one.
for sure.
Have on the shelf. Have for mixing. Have for drinking.
Yeah.
Maybe have for on ice.
Well, we'll see.
We haven't convinced Pullman yet of that.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I dig it.
nice and smooth,
Oh yeah,
very smooth.
it's ridiculously smooth.
To do what I talked about earlier, right?
Good idea.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put one measure,
One is perfect. Yeah.
and we're gonna let that just develop in the glass, and then we'll visit it after all our cocktails and everything, and so we'll know. We're obviously not very familiar with the Irish whiskey game. Like
No, not at all.
We typically don't buy
Jameson or Bushmills is all I've ever had.
I've had Redbreast and Teelings.
Are they good? Do you like them?
Typical pot-stilled Irish whiskeys. Good.
I think the only ones I've ever had was the Proper 12, the Jameson Caskmates, and the regular.
Oh yeah,
Jameson
Jameson Caskmates.
Stouts. The stout
Solid.
one's good. The IPA one I don't really like.
I don't think I've had the IPA one.
I haven't had
The
the
stout
IPA
one's solid.
The stout one is solid.
Mhm.
Let's move on to water, shall we? Just a quick splash of water. We'll use Carl's little table spinning method. That is better with water.
It is.
Wow, it opened up.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think I can.
The alcohol sting is gone.
Yeah.
I think I can see why Conor
wanna-
McGregor puts the ice cube in his.
Yeah.
So I'm really curious what that's gonna be like now.
Yeah.
Because it'd be like this, but chilled in a way.
Absolutely dig it.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
Solid.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think only the Proper 12 really benefited from a little bit of.
So rough summary, Proper 12. Add a splash of water.
Yes.
Do some good. So what do we rotate all one?
Okay. All right.
Slancha.
I'll be honest with you. I don't like it with ice, but I don't like most whiskeys with ice, so I'm just biased.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. I think this is actually okay with ice.
I'm just biased.
It's probably
Like I said, I think it's just a me thing.
So the Proper
Agree.
number 12 loses all of its smell with the ice.
Yeah. There is
As
no
does a
smell.
lot of whiskeys. They do
Um,
lose a lot of taste and
It actually kind of
smell.
smells like tap water now. It's not bad,
Yeah.
but I don't think I would ice any of them down.
No,
Yeah, no.
all of this is trash.
So ice is a bust as it normally usually is.
Yeah.
Have we had anything that's like been improved by ice?
Good luck.
Good luck.
Slancha! All right, ready?
Don't throw
1,
up.
2, 3, go!
God. Oh my god. That last
Steinbaum.
I like Steinbaum.
I
That
think
was,
we-
that was like a bomb on my life.
I think we all know that I'm the only sober one now.
There's only one of us who still has beer.
I was saving it for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. You gotta save the Lord's beer for the Lord's day. When it comes to Irish coffee, a lot of time it's mostly about one, what is the coffee you're using, and then two,
Yeah.
what whiskey are you putting in it? Because generally, like Bailey's Irish Cream is your kind of standard. When it comes
Yeah,
to,
that
to
one's
the
just a
cream.
filler in between.
Irish
And-
cream is Irish cream. pretty
Yeah,
much.
there's not
Yeah.
like anything
Oh, yeah.
different. I think the biggest impact is probably gonna be what whiskey you put in there.
And our whiskey is
Yeah.
perfectly.
So if I put it, I would
Yeah.
say the whiskey is going to be like your strongest
Yeah.
factor. Then your coffee's the next one, and then your cream is
You
going to be
know-
like the constant.
So the coffee in the Irish coffee was a medium roast from Starbucks, pretty standard.
The Pike Place.
Yep. Yeah.
Alright.
So I think it's a solid one. I did grind it for about 10 seconds just to get a little bit of finer grind because this one was pre-ground. It's Arabica coffee. Yeah, it's not bad. I like it. So the cocktail is simple. 1 part espresso, 2 parts hot chocolate, and finishing off with proper 12.
Baileys?
Oh, do we need Bailey?
Yeah, we need the Baileys.
Slancha! Ooh.
So
Solid.
Guys, I would say this time around, the cocktails was a resounding success.
Oh, it was my favorite cocktail episode to date.
Let's try these whiskeys that we've set aside. The idea here is, does this taste different after sitting out for a while?
Either I don't remember, but I feel like mine does smell a little different.
I really like that one right now.
That's the proper
More than
12.
this one.
Proper?
But this one is very complex. Like it feels subtle and it's just a lot happening. That one is like an eruption.
The proper changed the most.
It's
in this
really
time.
Yeah.
sweet now.
Yeah.
Like it's not
Some
like
of its
what-
more volatile components
Yeah.
have evaporated off. We're getting more concentration of the very deep flavors that that they might be advertising in the proper 12. But yeah, it's
really good. And it's so good now when I think about drinking it, I feel like I'm gonna pour a measure before I go to work to drink it when I get home.
Yeah. I actually really enjoyed this one over time.
I think
This
that
one
makes it
didn't
sound
do
like
it.
an alcohol.
Wait. So you're gonna pour yourself a measure of whiskey in the morning,
Yeah.
8 hours before you come home.
I've done this.
If I pour it before I go to work and I come home and I want a drink, it's going to be really good.
Yeah.
And it's good before you do it.
Yeah.
But it'll be even like better if I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Like that one was amazing with time. This one was amazing immediately. So it almost raises this question in my mind of like, is that what defines a quality whiskey? Like the longer it takes to mature to something that blows your mind. Because that definitely blew my mind right now.
That blew
I
my
loved
mind
it.
big
I
time.
loved it. And that's maybe like what it takes to be a good whiskey. You don't have to wait hours for it to be like,
Yeah, you pour it out of the bottle, it's ready to drink. Each of us pour a measure of our own glass. So, I need a proper Glencairn pour. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill up these Glencairns with 2 Glencairns. So, let's start with the lighter one, proper 12.
Okay.
So, that's 1.
Yep.
The proper 12. Half a measure. Just a taste.
Whirl it around, Carl Big
This
style.
is the most anticipated moment
I'm
of our
so
entire
excited.
podcast.
Yeah.
Like I literally wait hours for this. Like
Mm.
we're only
You
doing this
wanna-
podcast just for this moment.
Yeah.
Really.
You want to smell it before I drink it? It
Yeah.
smells pretty good, actually.
oh my god, it's sweet and peaty. It's everything.
it's so good.
everything.
Yes, it's really
It's
good.
everything.
Good.
Oh my god.
So
Oh my
It's Glen
god.
Farkless and Lefroy.
And Ireland. Proper.
Proper.
yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it has Ireland in it now.
Oh,
reacts.
oh my god. So good. Oh.
I don't know what level.
Oh, hold on. I can't.
Hold on. Let me just describe.
Oh,
Have you calmed down?
I'm
that
gonna-
was amazing.
I want to describe this to the
That was
camera.
amazing.
I don't know what level of peat this is at for this whiskey, for this blend that we have right here, but this percentage of peated malt whiskey in this bottle, oh my god.
I'm gonna say prayer real quick. Dear Jesus, that's some good whiskey.
That was
Amen.
amazing, Carl. The rest is
Dear-
for the guest.
Dear
Finish it
Thor
off, my
and
man.
Odin,
That was amazing.
thank you for
That actually
Something,
stopped
the
all
light.
my thought processes for a second. It was just
That's
that's
really
That
good.
is astounding.
That is-
wow.
Like,
I'm tearing
okay.
up.
So, Infinity Bottle, what do you guys think? Final assessment. Plum, go.
Infinity Bottle is unique, one of a kind, an amalgamation of perfection. Okay? It takes everything that you want from all the bottles that you like and nothing that you don't like from any of the bottles that you hated. And I love it.
Agreed.
It's like the best whiskey times infinity.
And that's reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
That's a reasonable thing to do.
It's the best aspect of every whiskey that we've had to date.
Yeah.
And you can't argue with this until you've actually come on the show and actually tried it.
Yeah, please come on. Send me an email at whiskeytalkforum@gmail.com.
Also, tweet us at
Stop tweeting us.
Talk Whiskey,
No.
so Plumley can actually do the job.
Do not tweet us.
Or if you Instagram, DM me at Whiskey Talk Forum.
Way more likely to get a response.
WHISKY, no E, Talk Forum. And we'll respond to you. Alright, I hope to see you on the show at some point. Until next time, Slancha!
Slancha!